What's up, everyone, and welcome to the losers final of the Kingdom Hearts 2 Final Mix Randomizer Spring League. I am one of your commentators, Dragon, and joining with me again is Quad. How you doing, Quad?
Hello, everyone. I'm doing great, Derpy. I hope you're doing the same. I'm excited for this.
Oh, I'm really excited. This is going to be a great matchup. We have Adam and Dragonblast, who are going to be fighting it out in a best of three. Winner gets a rematch with Ragnoth, who knocked both of these runners down to the loser's bracket.
It's a tale as old as time. You go through the loser's bracket to face the person you had in the winners.
Yeah, and just this tournament has been great, just all around. So many great players, so many great players that got knocked out. Or this, as we've said before, this top 16 was just loaded.
Yeah, I can't believe. I mean, just looking back at some of this bracket, I'm kind of reminded of some of these. Just the amazingness of people who's getting, like BG getting knocked out first round. That's insane to me.
All right, we look like we're getting ready to go. We're kicking off, and we got one Blue World with, two Halloween Town and STT to start.
We're not seeing STT at all to start, but we are seeing a Beast Claw to start. So we do have access to Beast Castle 2 to start. On note for our movement, we have some quick runs, and that's about it. You have 3 dodge rolls, but not really what you want to see.
Yeah, no, not the greatest movement in the world. And also, I don't know, I'm never a big fan of getting a lot of things right at the start. And we get a second world unlock.
We start with Proudfang as well. Oh my goodness.
Just because those things don't help you with hints. The Proudfang is a little less impactful because there's already 12 things that hint Pride Lands. But I mean, you're knocking down Beast Castle down to a 6.
And we start with membership card in the beginning of Pride Lands as well.
I mean, at least that's in a world that can be hinted, but
that's wow. At least, in a world that can be hinted, but we're starting out with all of the just, all right, we're going to be having second visits with no tools so far.
Yeah, this makes it very interesting because does one of these runners maybe go deeper in one of those worlds earlier than the other and get some extra points and information? And did Dragonblast die to the idiots?
Dragonblast took an unfortunate death there, as you were saying, that just got caught a little bit. It's very easy to do here, and doesn't get lucky on the second time here so doesn't have the reaction command. Hopefully Donald and Goofy do their jobs. Doesn't look like they are right now.
Oh, I think the Dragonblast is going to be fine, though. Yeah,
he's going to be fine. In the meantime, we'll watch Adam as Adam heads on through Pride Lands and finds Peter Pan for the trouble. Yeah, so both runners starting out with a normal Pride Lands start here, not expecting anything really different from these two runners. They've done it the entire time.
Yeah, no, Pride Lands is always just the best because you don't have to worry about movement. You chests faster here. Noting that Dragonblast is not opening the gray chests. I have not noticed
Adam
if
is
Adam
not either.
All right, so no gray chests today.
That's again, runner's choice. You know those gray chests are quote unquote empty. They have possibilities for good accessories, but that's about it.
I'll get a magic
magnet. Okay.
And
Trinity limit. All right. We got stuff to deal with things now.
So just a note for anyone out there. Let's say this world popped up as our first hint. Obviously the magnets, hint the world that never was, Port Royal, and Halloween Town. Peter Pan also hints Port Royal, and then obviously the membership card hints Hollow Bastion. So this world would currently be hinting 4 worlds should it pop up.
And you mentioned the hints and all that. Adam has been very good going so far about knowing his hints and really reading this hint system well. We'll see if that continues on. But Pride Lands ends with a final form grab from Adam. So not going to be seeing Scar this run.
Nope. And I mean, that Proudfang in the opening, completely useless.
Useless.
Okay. Garbage item. I mean, you love getting final form early.
We do love seeing that. We're not going to see any forced final form, at least for this game. We
Yeah.
noted it at the beginning, this is a best of 3, so these runners have decided that they're going to do these runs back to back to back. We are going to give a little bit of time in between to go stand up, go to the restroom, grab a drink, but we'll deal with that in a little bit when we get there.
And obviously, with that final form falling there as the last item and turning it blue, those 4 worlds I mentioned, should we get a Pride Lance hint, are guaranteed the only worlds that Pride Lance can hint.
Exactly. And
So it's the Magnet Worlds and Hollow Bastion.
yeah, uh, we do see a little bit of deviation here. Dragon Blast grabbing the first 3 in LOD and then heading over to OC, an interesting move. While Adam is in Agrabah, has found a fire there, but interesting move by Dragon Blast, I think. Not waiting to see if he can get a glide before coming into OC. Just gonna quick run down. Oh, never mind. They have final form. That's right.
I'm like, you got final.
You got final.
Well,
Just go into
it's
final and glide
also,
down.
I mean, a lot of runners don't like the Agrabah second play, especially if you don't have a glide as well, because it's a little slower.
That's fair.
Some runners will just wait and hold Agrabah for later, anyways. Adam is now also popping the final for movement. We probably will see a lot of final form
Until we see at least glide 2 to 3. Yeah, I would expect us to be seeing this a bunch.
All right. We did get a gap closer over on Adam's side in the start of Agrabah, so that's always nice.
You'd love to see it.
Yeah, this is
Dragon Blast,
the area where you really feel no glide in Agrabah.
yeah, this is where you start feeling it. Probably waiting to get inside the Cave of Wonders here before popping, but Dragon Blast finding his own fire there.
Yep, so that's 2 fires off the table already, which is, I mean, that's one of the best
nice.
magics we
What's
could
the
get.
Magic we got here. We have a blizzard on Adam's side, and Agrabah is still not done.
In the Space Paranoids dip over on Dragon Blast, can get the front 6 and move forward. Sark in blue looked very weird. That's all I'd say. So I'm for like a second there in that cutscene.
I've said it a bunch during Dragon Blast side. If I mess up something that is in his like tool set or whatever, saying the wrong thing, I apologize, but I don't know all the words for his different things. I love it. It's amazing, but it messes with my brain so hard.
Adam dipping into the world that never was. Are we going to see a quick run Roxas, or is he just getting the front 4 here?
I would assume just getting the front 4, but you never know.
We'll find out. Again, a jackpot for his troubles. The Keyblade. And yeah. And Keyblade, all right.
I mean, quick running Roxas wouldn't be a bad idea. You know, get those progression points early. We haven't really talked about progression points, but as you progress through the worlds, you're going to get a different set of amount of progression points for doing different things, either 1, 2, or a few more, depending on what you do. And that'll hint you towards your different proofs, telling you which worlds have
going into Blue Halloween Town.
Interesting. Okay.
I mean, probably coming for the easy progression points, or just to steal 2 ethers from Jack.
Very possible just to steal 2 ethers here, because there is a save point exit right here. Yeah, just.
Yeah. No, save of shame.
Save of shame. In the meantime, Dragon finding, what is that? Valor form in DC in the courtyard there.
Definitely would be thinking about Beast Castle at this point with that.
Yep.
I've got a negative combo on a Keyblade to note.
And there's our first glide found by Dragon with Minnie in there.
Red shadows look cool.
I will give the red shadows looking cool. I'll acquiesce to that. Not so much a fan of the red health bar, that messes with my head, but I do like the red shadows.
Also, no, Dragon Blast not pushing Minnie, just using the reaction commands.
And Adam actually doing a not necessarily weird, but kind of odd thing to actually push into LOD.
This has become more popular recently, going into the missions and just kind of getting that early check, get the progression point off mission 3 early. It's become more of a popular early kind of like extended shotgun, essentially. So instead of just going for the front 3, yes, he's coming in. He's going to pop mission 3, gets a check and a progression point off this.
Progression point and leave off of that. Okay. Not a lot to say here. Dragon's still just working with mini, working on to get into Timeless River. Still something here in DC for him, and you know, it's 2 easy progression points. This and
Yeah.
Old Pete.
We're gonna see both runners here in a second at the 3 out of 4 mark. And obviously that first hint is always really nice. Could help dictate where you want to go. Or just, ooh, Adam, don't die. All right, I'm popping the potion,
Oh,
then getting hit
oh,
again.
oh,
Oh, Magnet Burst coming in
oh.
clutch. Popping another potion for
Popping
safety.
another potion. I mean, you might as well use them.
Oh man, that Magnet Burst was huge.
Saving lives.
All right, nothing on the 3, and then yes, he'll just walk out. He'll get these other 2 checks,
And
and then he'll
okay.
leave. Jones getting kind of what's called extended. Ooh, good.
Ooh, and we
All
find
right,
Slide
well,
Dash for a trouble. That's
that's
a
both
nice little
gap closers.
yeah, nice little extent there.
Dang, that's so many item slots already on Dragon's side.
Right? I was just looking at that. That's so you're not going to be able to fill that
7?
up until you find a money pouch. I didn't get a count, but it was a lot. Oh,
that's
and
Master
Wisdom,
Form.
or excuse me, Master Form. You're right. On Valor 2?
Yeah.
Okay.
So that's a Disney Castle, get you that. Which I expect us to Adam to go there pretty soon. Adam's
I
now
would
probably gonna
expect
do more of the
that-
standard shotgun.
Yeah, fairly standard shotgun kind of move around. And Dragon now finishing off at least what I assume to be the initial push into DC, getting this Timeless River waterway.
Oh yeah,
through
no
and-
way you do Windows right now.
No.
Not. I mean, you have 21 magic. I guess I shouldn't say no way. You still likely are not doing Windows right now, but
I personally
Out of-
wouldn't, and it looks like Dragon's
yeah.
agreeing, not going to stay here, going to head out through the door and back into the GOA.
Looking at our stats, I mean, Adam's they're both at 21. Adam was at 28 in final form on magic. We have very high magic stat.
Yeah, which is really good, especially with this early Magna Burst they have. That is a magical thing. They do have now on Adam's side double fire. I would assume Dragon's going to find that pretty soon as well. You have Blizzard.
He's an Agrabah. Oh, no, leaving.
Just leaving Agrabah. Okay, going to go ahead into Twilight Town. Interesting
All right.
choice. Does have a glide to make this, you know, semi work.
Yeah, and I mean, we'll get to level final form even more now
And
because now we have wisdom.
Oh, they're just giving them all the forms.
I mean,
We're
all
just
the
missing limit
forms is
form right now.
really nice because you just get to level those forms as you go, and you just get extra progression points off of it.
Yeah.
Because now, Dragon can get on the station fight. If he gets final to 5, that's an additional point you get plus the points from the station.
Right. To note for those watching, every level
And a money pouch.
every level past 5 and up on a form will give you 1 progression point. So right now, Adam can technically have 8 extra progression points because he can get all of them to 5 and 6
I mean,
if
Dragon.
he can get all of them leveled max right now.
Oh, we got explosion.
We love to see explosion. And a second magnet.
Double magnet is nice too, man. This is a baby seed. But clearly, baby seed. These runners are getting too many good things right away.
Which is saying that they're not going to find a reflect or a thunder, which what they need for Agrabah 2, right? That's what I'm hearing.
Yes. And they'll have to fight like 3 super bosses.
Oh yeah, of course.
All right, so yeah, we're gonna see the final form here. Dragon has some mods on that obviously change the names of a lot of the spells and the forms, so that's why you're seeing that. All right, there's an aerial dodge, which is nice, level 2.
Nice shock charm, not that big a deal. If it was shock charm plus, it'd be nice, but it's not.
But no finishing plus. Don't speak that evil, geek. That's just too evil. It's too evil for everyone.
Don't do that.
God, no finishing plus does suck. You when you don't get a finishing plus in a seed, you feel
You
it.
feel like you're doing half damage.
All right, so we
And-
did get the 5 and the station. So our first hint, the world that never was, has no path to the light.
No path to light. And we also did find picture here in Twilight Town.
Wow.
So do you now have TT2 access?
We
Don't
also
suspect
have
either of the runners to do it right now, but
yeah,
you have final form. Your magic's not bad in final.
Well, I guess Dragon doesn't have Fyra.
Yeah.
But the big interesting thing I was going to bring up, we have 2 of the 4 items that would hint Twilight Town as a proof world so far, in Valor and the picture. And Torn Page is on Wisdom too.
Okay. Yeah, I would assume Dragon's just going to go up this tower, work up Wisdom form for sure. Double magnet. So kind of a slow little grind, but not that bad with the movement they have and the abilities.
No, this is exactly what getting forms early does, is you just get to pop forms in all these spots and just get free progression points as you go. Yeah, so Adam obviously got the Valor, so as soon as he levels Valor, he'll Master, but does need to go into Twilight Town to get Wisdom. So we'll see how soon that happens. I mean, a Beast Castle play is definitely on the table for either runner.
It is definitely on the table for both, and I wouldn't be surprised if Adam does that over Twilight Town right now. But we'll see what ends up happening.
Yeah, I could see Dragon going there next to can get Valor or Wisdom up to 6 easily.
Well, 5 on Adam's side does not have Wisdom to.
Well, yeah, that's why I said Dragon.
Oh, Dragon. Excuse me. Yes,
Dragon going there next. Could
that...
push one of those to 6 on. I'd probably go Wisdom in the first side and then maybe pop Valor on Thresholder.
Yeah, possibly.
Yeah, I mean, what's Dragon's drive at? 7? I mean, you could just do both. You do both in the first fight.
Yeah. And to note, Adam is actually not going to get Master here. Did not go into Valor form.
Yeah, I expect Adam to do Valor elsewhere.
So we'll see.
Right back into Twilight Town too.
Going to Twilight Town too. Okay.
Like I said, it's this one fight with final. You get progression points.
You're at 26 magic right now, so not horrible. The only big thing you'd want for this is a reflect if possible. And Adam actually getting Valor form over there, as we just mentioned. Gonna do it right down here. Finds that
the one thing that's bad for Dragon here in this is only having the 1 fire, but he does have Magnera. So that helps
we'll see how it ends up going here. Oh, takes a death on. That last little bit is where it can really mess you up if you get caught at the wrong spot.
I think Dragon just didn't quite get that out. Ooh, going into the 100 Acre Wood. Let's go.
Okay, doesn't have that torn page that Dragon has, so can't do the first 6. Just gonna get the first 3 here in Pooh's house.
Yep, and gonna get a high jump. First trouble. Okay. Yes, yeah, that torn page obviously was on drives. Adam will get that eventually. Ooh, just clipped there.
And they're gonna go into Hollow Bastion here. I like this play if you're Adam. Get those final form levels right here a little early, and then you can see what you still have to do final levels on Station Fight.
Guard break on 14.
Okay.
Our strength kind of sucks, so that's not the greatest.
Dragon gonna use the reaction command here. Gonna get a storm off, and gotta hope he doesn't get caught right here. There you go. Good move.
That's the scary move.
Yeah.
Ooh.
Oh, and he gets another one. Oh.
Dragon was out of MP that whole time.
Yeah.
Which made that tough.
That's what we're talking about on this fight. You're just on that cusp of being able to do this easy.
Dragon has a money pouch. He can buy
a money pouch and has like
it's 7 item slots.
Limit. You have stuff you need for this.
This is absolutely doable. It may have just been not noticing he was low on magic, and yeah, he has 5 ethers on. He should not have run out of magic.
Probably
there.
did one too many spells.
Magnets.
And didn't realize it. Yeah.
Yeah, magnets drain your MP. Probably did one too many. Yeah, see, that's how it should have gone the very first time. All right, form levels, path of connection. All right, torn page worlds, and Hollow Bastion.
Hollow Bastion.
Which is a torn page world. So torn page worlds.
So torn page worlds.
That does take Hollow Bastion. Well, I guess we don't know. It'll be really interesting if we get the Pride Lands hint now, because obviously Hollow Bastion is hinted there also.
Also taking a look at our tracker down there, starts really narrowing out a few things, and you know, I always say this, but props to everyone on the back end that is filling in that tracker and helping us keep track of all this. Our brains sometimes don't work. Luckily, theirs always work.
All right, and yeah, now we see Adam into Twilight Town. That makes sense. Still surprised we have not seen a Beast Castle.
Yeah, it is a little bit shocking. At least
That's
from
because
Dragon's side. Like,
we
I
have
understand
the world
Dragon's side
unlocked,
here
right?
of wanting to do Agrabah quick. It is a progression point, like, kind of working towards that next one. It's also a quick chunk world with this final form leveled up. You can really glide around pretty quick. I don't know.
All right, but yeah, we'll see Adam obviously get everything that Dragon's already got. Dragon's getting the stuff. The question for Dragon is, do you continue? Do you go into Treasure Room?
If I'm Dragon, I might.
Magnera.
You got Magnera, you've got Wisdom Form, which is what you'd want to level down there.
You just got Drive Converter, so you can actually level Master down there if you wanted to.
I would say yes.
Yeah,
Like,
honestly,
if that
especially
Dragon
pulling
pushed
that
all the way
Drive
to
Converter.
Twin Board.
Yeah, Shadow Archive Plus on levels. That Drive Converter more than anything makes me interested in pushing there, because it's an easy spot to level Master early.
Yeah, I think they're starting to get to the point where now it's find a world, stay in there. And this is super early to say that, but you really kind of got what you want to push through a lot of these worlds. The only thing you could really want more is a Reflect.
And the stats are pretty nice, especially for Magic.
Yeah.
No, leave, or at least resetting Drive. Nope, leaving. Heading to the world that never was.
Which, again, we know is on the path to no proofs, but if Dragon were to find something in these first 4 chests, which we know he won't, could just tell him,
Level
oh,
in
I'm not going to
Valor.
this world at all.
Yeah, get a level Valor on the front of here. Can at least get it to 5, probably 6.
Interesting play again. I feel like your call of Beast Castle may have been a little bit better here for pushing Valor or Wisdom. But not that this is a bad place. These runners are amazing. There's a reason
there's the 6.
Just good. There's the 6, getting a couple more points, and is almost a full set of hints above Adam right now.
It's those forms.
It is those forms. Getting those a little bit early.
And not even doing Roxas. Interesting.
I don't know. I feel like right now there's better places to push than Roxas. And you're trying
now
to,
going into Beast Castle.
You'd like to find a Reflect or something, because you're kind of at that cusp where you could do Roxas with, without much.
I guess the logic there for Dragon, he wanted to do the shotgun of the world that never was before committing deeper to Beast Castle, so might as well just level form while you're there as well.
That's fair.
That's really it. Like, I definitely see the not doing Roxas. It was just more the going in there first before Beast Castle. If you're just gonna go into Beast Castle after.
But
I guess you just want to make sure Adam didn't go in there early and got like a Reflect off front floor.
Yeah, get a. And that's the big thing with this routing choices that we've talked about. Both runners are going to basically route eventually back to the same path, but you know, getting that early reflect, or as we've seen on Dragon Side, those early forms gives you a chance to get those progression points. And speaking of progression points, Dragon finds out that DC is on the path of peace.
Okay, so Twilight Town has a chance at peace. We would also need Twilight Town hinting peace for that to be true.
For that to be more guaranteed.
It's those Twilight Town STT worlds with the Valor limit and all of that. That just really a lot of information can come from those items very early.
Yeah. Luckily for these runners, STT's blue, so we don't have to ever step in there. We know that that's dead.
Yeah, it could only be Twilight Town.
Exactly.
Yeah, we're narrowing this down pretty quickly. So you have Torn Page worlds, still potential for connection, but neither other proof.
So
Twilight Town potentially peace. Every other world is just kind of chilling.
I would be shocked if Adam doesn't hit up Hollow Bastion 2 pretty early. At least go through the corridors.
Hollow Bastion 2 is always just such a it's a bait. It's a bait so often, and if you commit to it and it's nothing, it's so much time that you lose. It's kind of like a lesser STT to an extent.
It can be.
Like there have been so many races in this tournament that were decided by one person went Hollow Bastion, the other didn't. The one that didn't won the race. Like it's very much a.
Interesting.
Oh, that's Thunder on levels.
Thunder on Master 2.
Oh yeah, on form levels. What it meant.
Yeah.
So that
if Agrabah was needed, Dragon does have all the all that's needed to at least push through it.
And it does get OC as a potential connection world added in.
That's
so now
true.
It's the Torn Page worlds plus OC.
And as Dragon pushes through Beast's Castle, Adam elects to go back in and do windows in DC. An interesting choice, but not a bad one. You know DC's not dead, and it also is on the path of peace.
Yeah, it honestly could confirm Twilight Town if you get nothing else here, and you have a chance of running into connection here. So this could be a big play from Adam.
Yeah.
All right, and we got Cure in Beast Castle, and we're done.
And we're done. So Dragon's gone. Gonna leave those. Cobblepot and all of them. You know who I'm talking about. I said the wrong name.
And there's limit form on levels. We have all the
level. Oh, okay, so we have all forms, ladies and gentlemen.
Wow. All right, we got the Hollow Bastion 1 push coming from Dragonblast. We'll see if Dragon commits to the Hollow Bastion 2 coming out of this.
We'll see.
Honestly, I really like this play from Adam.
Ooh. Also to note, Dragon is only one level off of 17, so gonna be not quite able to get limit form before getting in
Bailey.
there.
Yeah, that'd be really nice to have. But, you know, I really love this play from Adam, just off the fact that you potentially get confirmation that Twilight Town has peace, and you might be running into a proof.
Yeah, it does really add up a lot for Adam.
Oh man, yeah, that lack of finishing plus. Just you can see it on Adam's side. He wants the magnet explosion and can't.
Die.
All right, yeah, so nothing on Windows. And fun fact, you can level Valor form on the crate here.
You absolutely can.
It's a really good spot. It's kind of like the MCP where you can level Valor on MCP. It's a lesser version of that. So I'm sure we'll see.
Trying to use some thunders. There it is. To get Pete down just enough so you don't have to keep doing that. Speaking of Valor, going straight into Valor.
Oh, we are getting the return to Hollow Bastion.
Yep. So there's the HB2 push I was talking about. Not a horrible choice here, but we'll see if it pays out. Or if, like you said, it is bait.
It's always bait. It's always bait. I'm on the Hollow Bastion bait train. At another seed yesterday, that Hollow Bastion, I committed to it, and it was
And
bait.
it's just like, nah.
Nah.
All right, Adam gonna finish off the crate right here. And then we're on to that final fight
All
over
right.
there.
Still nothing. So it's the
Well,
final pop-ups in Disney Castle. Or potentially
there's
Super
still
Boss.
Marley on the table as a possibility to have something. Now the runners, Adam will 99% likely not do Marley here.
Hear me out. Marley has ice cream in Disney Castle's Hinted Path of Peace. And
Ooh, Battlefields of War on limit level 2.
so
OC now on a bit of better path into that. That's 2 for OC, 2 for Hollow Bastion.
We're also about to get the next hint from both runners. There's a reflect
And
as
a reflect.
well.
That is what you love to see if you're Adam. Dragon
Add
still doesn't even
Space
have limit
Paranoids
yet.
and Beast Castle to the Peace Hunt. Or not the Peace Hunt, the Connection Hunt. So non-existence is down to just 2 worlds it can be in, being the world that never was in Port Royal. Peace is Twilight Town, as well as those 2 worlds. And then Connection is just Torn Pages and OC. A lot of information.
Pete trolling Adam here just a little bit going into that stupid save. Doesn't matter. Adam takes him through. We'll see if DC has non-existence. Or excuse me, connection.
This could be huge right here. If this is Pop's connection.
It doesn't.
It does. It does. So we have confirmed.
So we know Peace is in Twilight Town.
Yep. So we need the ice cream, and then either fight your way through World That Never Was, or find this. Adam needs 2 items to beat this seed.
Yeah.
And Hollow Bastion is bait.
Well, technically, possibly only needs 1.
Well, yes. At most 2 items.
At most 2 items from Adam. That's a big find from Adam. Like I said, reading those hints well, and Dragon now going through what we know is a dead world.
Yeah, Agrabah, no path to the light. So for that for Dragonblast, you get that hint, and that tells you that Hollow is dead.
Yeah, but he does find a finishing
get
plus.
That hint in here. He did find the finishing plus though.
Silver linings. The other thing that could to be noted. Technically, Hollow Bastion is dead, but it could have ice cream. This still could be a good play for Dragonblast. We don't know where that ice cream is.
Yeah, we need more. We need more peace in. So we know Twilight Town itself has to hint peace, but cannot have the ice cream. It really could be anywhere else right now except for the world that never was, and Agrabah.
And Blue Worlds. That's about it. Yeah.
Yeah, levels also have to hint peace at some point. Oh wait, that's probably
these fights on Dragonblast side in the core are not easy, and I would actually expect Dragon to maybe leave on this. Nope.
Gonna go. No, Dragon's death abusing to level master.
Gotcha.
Yeah.
Smart. Yeah. Smart on Dragon's side.
Yeah, if you continue to die, you can keep respawning back at the top, and you just walk back in.
Gonna go for I see, going for Master 7 here. Okay.
Yeah, get those progression points. We'll actually get the hint if he goes all the way to 7. So there's 6. Yeah, going for 7. This is honestly really fast and a really nice place to level master. Yeah, taking the deaths can be a little annoying. Ooh, going for core skip. So once again, knowing this world is dead proof-wise.
And first try.
I thought he was a little close to that side.
Yeah, nice job by Dragon there. Can't emphasize enough. That is not easy to do. It takes a little bit of practice to get those skips up, knowing where you got to kind of aim that.
Yeah, really interesting to see what else Dragon gets at, because it's just we know it's potentially just all bait. He knows it's potentially all bait and is still committing.
Yeah. I mean, yeah.
Another aerial dodge.
If you're Dragon, you went through core skip.
Ooh,
you want
world
to
unlock.
Oh,
That's potentially required.
That could be huge.
Oh, that's
one of the two
required.
The possible item. The one possible item we may need.
Outside
Dragon
of
may
ice
have
cream.
big brained this.
All right, Sora's Heart, Path of Connection and Peace. Yeah. Okay.
Which we knew connection and we knew peace. Well, yeah, we knew peace. Excuse me.
Man, that prize lancing would be really nice to get information off that magnet. Well, actually, no, because I guess both worlds would be hinted. Never mind.
Both worlds would be hinted. There is the literal only things that can help are is if the Hollow Bastion gets hinted.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, because Peter Pan's there as well. So yeah,
Yeah.
it ruins any separation of Royal versus the world that never was.
Yeah. To note, there has to be a reflect still on levels. We don't know about anything else, but there does have to be a reflect on levels due to that piece hint for the.
Well,
or I guess the torn page. Or a torn page. Excuse me. Yeah.
Yeah. Still plenty of torn pages left out there.
You always forget about torn pages until they make your life pain.
Is it pain though, or is it joy? Oh, another glide for
another
Adam
glide.
because he
So,
committed deeper to Beast Castle.
Dragon not gonna have that, and gonna be a little sad here. Adam getting the next 6 in 100 Acre Woods. I wouldn't expect him to do the Piglet minigame here, but we will see.
Ooh, torn page.
Ooh, now might actually do the Piglet minigame. No, okay.
No. Not until it's hinted. And Dragon's still going deeper here. At least for the next 2.
Yeah.
I mean, it's good leveling spots for your forms.
That may be what Dragon's thinking. Just get the levels, form levels here. Honestly, that's what's keeping Dragon up in progression points. It hasn't really pushed a lot of the content so much. More has gotten form levels.
Yeah, has taken the level lead as far as like stats.
Yeah, stats wise, and is doing harder content, so that makes sense.
So yeah, so we don't expect Dragon to walk back in here. But
I don't either.
Okay. Where are you going?
Where are you going, Dragon? I don't think Dragon knows where he's going.
Port
Gonna
Royal.
push
All right,
Port
that
Royal.
makes sense.
That makes sense. Does have the skill and crossbones and can push this through. Probably.
And it's a 50-50
until
on a
it dies.
first.
Yeah, it's a 50-50. Dragon does not know that at this point, but yeah, it's a 50-50.
Yeah, we know that. So this is big information for us because if this turns blue, then we know we're all proofs of. Adam leveling wisdom on Windows, which makes sense. He's gonna get probably his next hint here.
Yeah. I would honestly expect Adam to level both wisdom and valor here. Get them to at least 6. Like finish one of them off and the other to 6.
Yeah, well, wisdom is 6, so we'll be going to 7 here shortly.
Is it,
no,
okay.
just
it
hit
looked like
6, sorry.
5. I was like, it was looking like it was on
Yeah.
5. Also getting some extra levels here from Adam, which can help those stats really push above the floor.
Yeah, kind of just come into the levels instead of the forms right now.
Yeah, I don't blame him.
Yeah,
Gonna-
and then now
gonna
they
get a
ran
little
out of
bit more-
magic.
Oh, it goes
the
into an
anti.
anti-form. Unlucky.
I mean, you still could kill them relatively easily, but maybe you head over and just
I would head over and just freeze if possible.
I want to get a few more kills in. Man, what a poor time for Andy to
Poor
show
time
up.
for that. And like that's
Good
the
Lamp
catch when you're trying
Charm
to
in
level all this.
Agrabah.
Genie
Pure, or Port Royal.
and we're still not done. That's the problem when you start leveling all the forms and not going into final is
you can't freeze an Andy.
Oh, you cannot freeze an Andy? Oh, good to know. Okay. So at least it came when it did and didn't just get completely messed up by that anti form not being able to get out of this.
Yeah, I've never gotten anti in this fight, so I did not know you couldn't freeze an anti.
I don't know that I have either.
Sword of the Ancestor, and that's all that's in Space Paranoids.
Okay.
I mean,
and we know that is completely useless.
Yep. Pride lands on the path of non-existence. Yeah. Yep, we knew that.
We knew that kind of had to happen.
Yep, thanks, game. I mean, that's good information for Dragon in particular. Because obviously you could figure out, knowing Hollow Bastion's dead, that, okay, now it's the Magnet Worlds have non-existence. So that makes
it's either Magnet or Peter Pan, yeah.
Well,
or I guess it's Magnet, yeah.
Combo, or doubles up. Ooh, finishing plus for Adam.
Finishing plus for Adam. All right, we'll see where Adam heads. It looks like he's heading towards the world that never was.
Yeah, it makes sense. Once again, that not having skill in crossbones like Dragon does, this makes sense for Adam, and he's probably going to finish off. So
actually has to get some drive gauge to do that. Surprised didn't use a drive.
Doesn't have any. Doesn't open up.
Oh, that's true. Didn't open up any chests, so probably didn't have one. You're absolutely right.
Yeah, so we're getting okay. So yeah, Adam was just getting enough drive so that he can use limit in the rock fight,
which is smart. Limit plus reflect and the stats that Adam has. This should be a pretty easy fight. 37 magic shouldn't be too bad.
Yeah, so Dragon definitely has the information now that this world potentially has a proof. So if you're Dragon, you're probably going until this world turns blue. All right, honestly, probably on both sides. We're probably going to see both these runners just commit to these two worlds.
Yeah, like I said, they were getting to that point where they just kind of have to commit unless something tells you not to go there. Adam, good use of the limit pop-up onto Roxas here. Going to get an ether. Just needs to survive. And here it is. Right into another Ragnarok. And bye-bye, Roxas.
Clean fight. Very, very clean
very clean fight. Side. And for those of you that have done Roxas normally, he's normally not that easy. So, Dragon onto Barbosa. Adam heading more up the world than ever was. Gonna see which one of these runners is actually correct here.
Another glide. Big question still is just where is Ice Cream? So potential worlds where Ice Cream can be. Hollow Bastion, OC, LOD, Halloween Town, Port Royal.
No, not Halloween Town.
Not Halloween Town, it's blue. Sorry. Space Paranoids.
Nope, Space Paranoids.
Space Paranoids. I'm looking at dragons and
you're looking. I know what you're doing.
So I was like, oh, it's not blue yet. Now, yeah, it is. So never mind. So levels, not levels. Hollow Bastion, OC, not LOD because we just got the hint off of it. So nothing else on the left side. 100 Acre Wood. Could
Port Royal.
Be Port Royal, and that's it. So 100 Acre Woods, Port Royal, OC, Hollow Bastion.
Now to know
4 worlds where the ice cream could be.
If it is Port Royal, it is Port Royal 2, which is what Dragon's doing now.
And I mean, if it's 100 Acre Wood, that torn page might be important.
That's right.
So the big thing though for Dragon is not having the piece or the connection figured out. Can't be level 50 though. Actually, wait, never. Well, it could technically be level 50 still, yeah, because it could be just a doubled up in piece. So yeah, never mind. Levels is still alive as well. So it could be level 50. Raiden may have just cursed the seed with level 50.
We're blaming chat now if it's bad.
Yeah. Oh man, that strength stat just does not look good on Zigbar.
Garbage, yeah, it's so garbage. Adam also turning Berserk on, an interesting move here. Doesn't have Hori Slash to combine with it. But...
yeah, I mean, you can still do this. He'll pop Final and do Berserk. Yeah, there's the Final.
There's the final push. Just tried to get him into this world. Goes Final into Magnets. We do find a fire there in Port Royal, so all the fires out and about.
Still going.
That's
Port Royal loaded because also
right now I'm
second
leaning
chance
towards
as well
Royal.
in Port Royal.
Yeah, second chance, like.
Oh, death on Zigbar.
Ooh, Zigbar is just mean when you only have 20 strength, especially.
Still going in Port Royal.
We're all the way to GR2.
You have to fight
like.
GR2, yeah.
Yeah. And if you're Dragon, this is the right play. Like, you know it's a 50-50 here. Or I believe Dragon knows that.
Dragon should know that off of the Pride Land set.
Ah, yes, thank you.
Yeah, because knowing that Hollow Bastion is dead off the Agrabah hint, you in final form doesn't hint anything. All right, Adam going back in.
Take a moment.
No,
Appreciate this
Berserk
Zigbar
charge.
fight. Good glides, gets a potion off, and right back in.
Gonna run out of final form.
Yeah, just a little earlier than you want to. Gonna Berserk into this and see if he can. Gotta be careful here.
Oh, all right, survive.
Gets the ether off. Okay. Gonna probably head into Duck Flare here in a moment. Or not Duck Flare, Fantasia, excuse me. Actually does have the drive now to go into
just trying to
limit.
ancient. He's just ancient looping. Oh no! Whiff,
go.
the whiff.
Good reflect, and
He's
that's
gonna-
it. Good job by Adam to recover there.
All right,
In the meantime, Dragon has gone into GR2.
okay, that whiff was scary. That
Yeah.
whiff was scary on the ancient loop. Yeah, now we look over on Dragon's side, the GR2. Also, I mean, just keep an eye on Adam's, because if all of a sudden Adam turns this world blue, then we know Dragon's in the right spot.
Think we might find that out quicker on Dragon's side than we will on Adam.
Oh, we will for sure, but I mean, it could have opened that one chest and
That's
something.
Waiting just a moment to heal Donald. Go into Master Form. And Thunder GR down.
Well, almost. I got a lot of coins still to collect.
Yeah, I gotta collect all the coins, but you know, it's fine.
No, he's gonna be dead.
Now you just don't.
All right.
Melt with that magic set. All right, we'll see if this is the right play by Dragon.
It is non-existent.
It is not. So Hollow Bastion is required by Adam. So we are just now on a
Ice cream hunt.
ice cream hunt. So now Dragon, the one kind of out of his way here. Ooh, and takes a dex to Luxor. Ray's just going back and forth and back and forth.
Yeah, so we definitely need. So Twilight Town Path of All Lights is the hint we just got on Dragon's
Which
side.
has already been taken care of.
You're fulfilled, and that, I mean, but that's big information for Dragon in particular, because now
Yeah, does now know that. Well, doesn't know, but possibly assumes that DC has a proof with that wisdom.
Definitely could push him more into DC. Potentially confirms because I don't think because he hasn't finished off Disney Castle, so he doesn't have the confirmation that's guaranteed Twilight Town yet. So it helps push you towards that because you see Valor, Limit, and Picture all in Peace Worlds.
Yeah.
So that's a big hint for Dragon for information. Yeah, and heading back to DC now. So Dragon's about to get just everything confirmed,
get a
locked
second
in.
hint, get a second proof, excuse me, and yeah.
Yeah, whereas Adam's gonna have to keep going through the world never was unless it turns blue at this point. If this doesn't turn blue until Xemnas 1, this is just more time
you're
lost
in
for
trouble
Adam,
then.
because you cannot get the ice cream out of here. So once again, ice cream levels, Hollow Bastion, OC, or 100 Acre Wood.
Yeah, and the problem for Adam now is there is no world where he could need any of the anything else to get to the ice cream. Like, has all the world unlocks that could possibly be needed. So this world that never was push is completely useless.
Yeah, if you're rooting for Adam, you're wanting to see an important.
Yeah, you're wanting to see a reflect
and it to turn blue.
Can't even be a reflect. Has to be like a cure or something here and get him out of here.
Nope, still going. Nice Slayer earring on Wisdom 7. I mean, once again, this is the correct play for Adam.
Yes, it's
knowing
absolutely
it's a 50-50.
Getting a lot of progression points.
Adam needs a Hollow Bastion hint telling him that it's path of non-existence.
Right, and not going to get that at least for... Well, no, Adam is one ahead right
10.
now.
No, wait, how?
What?
Because Adam doesn't have the Twilight Town hint.
I'm so confused.
Dragon's ahead.
Oh, no, that's a 7 on Adam's, not a 9. It looks like a 9, it's a 7.
I was like, Adam is behind.
Adam's behind on hints, yeah.
And another death.
Another death. This is just that world that never was that is really just not paying out for Adam. And after that great DC push, Adam a little bit of trouble as Dragonblast works through Timeless for Repeat here. Gets the 1 cycle. Very nice. All right, we'll see how long. On Dragonblast's side, though, it is still an ice cream hunt.
Yes.
So right now,
there's a chance this is just like Starry Hill, and you have to go find all 5 torn pages.
Oh, that's 100% very, very possible. The only catch for Adam is there can't be a torn page here.
Yeah, there cannot because Disney Castle.
All torn pages will be hinted this seed because they all will point towards connection.
Peace. Or connection, yes.
So
yeah, I looked at Disney Castle's hint and it said peace, and I'm like, peace. No,
yeah.
that's the wrong
that's
wrong
the
logic.
wrong one. Yeah. So yeah.
Dragon getting his second proof and getting 100% confirmation that it is Twilight Town.
Mm-hmm.
And let's see if Adam has to fight Xemnas to turn this world blue.
And it's not like Adam's doing anything wrong.
There's
a torn page on levels. Okay. That's a little bit good to see for Adam because he is 5 levels above Dragonblast after going into SP and leveling, which Dragonblast is going to do now, but...
I don't believe either runner has an experience boost either, so it's all just...
I have not seen one.
The enemies you can kill. Adam has the XP boost. Okay, and there's Stitch on levels
Stitch
to
on
end levels.
And we're done.
But do we have to fight? Yep, we have to fight.
Do. We got to fight Zigbar 1. Or Xemnas 1, excuse me.
Yeah. Man, this is rough for Adam. That it did not. There's nothing here, and it did not turn blue.
Yeah.
It does. It might not even turn blue here. It might be.
It may not.
Davis.
It has been confirmed by Geek as well that Adam does have an XP boost. I did not see it, but apparently Adam does have one.
Yeah, I haven't been watching close enough on every, like pop up to know he had one or not.
Yeah.
So thank you, Geek, for that info. Man, this is rough for Adam.
Yeah.
Yeah, if it's once more.
I mean,
man, Legend. I've been there in so many. In Hollow Bastion, it's always Hollow Bastion. Man, it hasn't turned blue yet.
What you're really hoping. Honestly, once more is a little better than finding Chicken Little here right now. As much as we love Zach Braff, I feel like Chicken Little's the bad find.
Honestly, yeah, Chicken Little would be. Well, I mean, Adam already knows Hollow Bastion's dead for the proof, but
right, and that's why I'm saying
go in there
could
for the
be
world
here.
unlock. Yeah. Well, I was like, oh, well, that might push him away from Hollow Bastion more. No, I mean, it's already. That info's already there. There's that Sword of the Ancestor for Dragon.
All right, Adam finishing.
Oh, it's not gonna turn blue.
Oh, come on, pop up, come on, pop up. No.
Oh,
but Adam's gonna leave. Adam is just going to leave.
Well, yes, because you know it's nothing, but man, that hurts. That hurts.
Okay, gonna go into Port Royal now, knowing that it is not here, knowing the proof is not there. Gonna go into Port Royal. Does not have that skill and crossbows that is in Hollow Bastion.
Hint 9, Port Royal, Path of Connections. That Hollow Bastion hint continues to elude.
Yeah. Speaking of Hollow Bastion, Dragonblast heading back into Hollow Bastion.
I mean, it's one of the places that can have your ice cream.
Yeah.
This makes sense.
I honestly, if I'm Dragon, I might have pushed to Spooky Cave.
We took out levels as an option, so we're down to Hollow Bastion, OC, and 100 Acre Wood. One of those three has ice cream, and you've already progressed most of them.
I might push to Spooky Cave if I was Dragon. You have what you need, and I feel like I
think this is actually quicker than Spooky Cave. With Dragon's stats,
the other thing with Dragon
level
is
7
if
wisdom.
you do 100 Acre, he's 2 points away from the next hint that could lead you where you need to go.
You'll get that on Final Fantasy fights, though. Right, because you get 1 here. Oh no, you get 2 here. You just get here. All right, there's the hint.
Just get here.
10 is Hollow Bastion.
There's the Hollow Bastion code. So Adam needs.
And it's hinting peace. And it's hinting peace.
Okay.
It's just here. It's just here.
Yeah, it could just be here. Or it has to be here.
No, we still
have
have a page.
Everything else for peace. Or excuse me, non-existence.
Does Adam have a page that Dragon doesn't?
Yeah, I was right. Peace.
Oh wait, no, it's peace, right? It's peace. Yeah, so it has to be here.
It has to be here.
It
has to be in.
Yeah, it's in Hollow Bastion. Wow, Hollow Bastion was not bait for once.
Just want to say one of the commentators called that.
Hey, it didn't have a proof, so it was still.
You're right. You're right.
It
did not have a proof. It just had everything you needed to get 2 of the proofs.
Yes. Wow. Yeah. What a huge hint too.
That is big. Now Adam is only 5 points away from finding that out, so not that far off, and is going through a much-needed actual progression here. So good news for Adam fans.
This is Dragon's race.
But this is Dragon's race to lose. Yeah.
Yeah.
It's going to depend on exactly where this this ice cream is.
It still doesn't. Adam hasn't done any of Hollow Bastion 2 and needs to go into core and down this side. It's Dragon has a pretty big lead right now. He has a World That Never Was size lead on Adam.
Yeah, it is honestly a big lead.
And
speaking of, I believe that's. Oh
no, that's the Bone
Fist. Okay. Are we seeing a Sephi?
Sephiroth.
Are we seeing a Sephi? Or it's pointing out my chat, Data Demix. You did call Data earlier.
I mean, let's get this is Dragon's Race.
It's still Dragon's Race to lose.
Let's see some Sephi. Let's see some Sephi or Data Demics. They have Wisdom 7.
Put
they
in the chat. What do you guys want to see? Which one would you prefer to see? Sephi or Data Demics?
Both. I mean, we could see both.
I mean, it's possible you picked the wrong one.
Man, don't say Gold Wing or proof of. Well, it can't be on the mud. Well, yeah, no, it can't be on the mushrooms.
No, because that would be peace.
Yeah. Oh,
we got like one check left. It's not here.
Super bosses. Woo! All right, which one does Dragon do first?
All right, which one's Dragon? Oh, Dragon looks
going
like
to Sephi.
Sephi. Okay.
I mean, this is still Dragon. Unless Dragon death cycles for 15 minutes on a super boss, which I don't expect Dragon to do. This is still Dragon's Race, but at least chat now gets to see a super boss.
It does give Adam a little bit of catch-up time if he picks the right boss, but I don't think it's nowhere near enough.
It's not a World That Never Was size catch-up.
No, it's not.
Once again, the fact that it was all the way through World That Never Was to find out, and there were some deaths in there on Adam's side.
There was some deaths, and you never found out what's in the World That Never Was.
Yeah. Once again, 100% the correct play for Adam. Yes. Just unfortunate. All right, here we go, Sephi. Nice dodge roll start. God, also shout outs to the explosion effect mod. It looks
I do like that. Not a fan of all of Dragon's things, but I do like that explosion mod. I
installed that one myself recently. It's really nice. Yeah, really nice here. Just blocking the attacks, getting reflect damage, getting explosion damage. Working our way through that first phase. Should be getting to second phase here relatively soon.
I think one more full combo.
No.
Nope, there
we go. Second phase. Right, so yeah, now we got the orbs.
Only has a single reflect though, so it does make those orbs a little bit harder. Not too bad.
Yeah, it's definitely annoying. Oh. Just got out of there with from the pillars. Shout outs to Strike Raid. Making an appearance.
You rarely see it. Into Ragnarok. Should just melt through that health bar, yeah. There you go. Barely got the hit in. Back into another Ragnarok. Good. Not quite.
Ragnarok just melts.
Yeah. I mean, their magic stat is 45.
All right, phase 3.
Good timing by Dragon there. Go in. See Sephi's attack to push out the orbs.
Descend Heartless Angel. Yeah, so I'm like the damage is level 1 damage for sure.
Yes.
Nice Trinity limit to just be invulnerable through the whole pillar attack.
This end of limit, gonna Ragnar. Oh, ours. Interesting choice there.
Yeah, no, I think
still level 1. Like, oh.
Again, Strike Raid to refill the health. Yeah, now you just do
good guard into Ragnarok, which will kill. We'll see if Sephi was the right call here.
Also,
in the meantime, on Adam's side, Adam is finally into Hollow Bastion, but that's not really what we're looking at right now.
And Sephi?
No,
we're seeing
both. No, it is Data Demics. For those that called both, you're welcome.
Man, and Data Demics, just to note, also going to be level 1 stats.
Yeah.
And I don't believe we have Flare Force.
No, we do not have Duck Flare right now.
So that's a tool you like to have to refill your drive gauge site. Adam getting his core skip. This will lead to the skill and crossbones. Adam now has the hint as well, so he knows both items have to be here.
I would expect Adam to not leave until he has both.
Yeah, Pan does help. Pan does help with not having the, not having Duck Flare. Wisdom 7 is the.
Yeah, that's the
Wisdom 7 is the real key that they have. It's not going to be a picture perfect fight, but I fully believe Dragon has everything he needs.
I believe both these runners could do this with the tools they have very easily. It's just
there's the skill and crossbones for Adam.
But Adam knows he still needs the ice cream out of here. Does not know that it's a lot deeper.
It's on Data Demics. If you've never seen the Data Demics fight, it's essentially a puzzle. You kind of have to know what tools to use when, and how to kill the clones effectively, because you just can't keep throwing out different numbers of clones, and you have to kill them by the time, and they can retaliate and just kill you. It's just fun.
Yeah, it does not have once more either, so like you're taking one hit deaths right now.
Once again, if you are rooting for Adam in game 1, remember, if Adam loses this, he's not out. He'll just go into game 2 down a game. But if you are rooting for Adam, you do want to see Dragon struggle on this fight. Right, Adam is leaving core, and we'll be heading down the 1,000 Heartless path. Oh yeah. Level 1 glide does.
Yeah, Dragon only has level 1 glide, so this does make this a little bit faster for Adam, and not World That Never Was fast. You need Dragon, if you're an Adam fan, to have several of those bad deaths.
I mean, both teams can lose. That just means we go to a game 3.
Yeah.
That means both will have lost.
Does that mean we win?
I mean, chat wins. We're watching Data.
Chat wins. Yeah. I mean, regardless, I think chat wins. They got to see Sephi, and they're seeing Data Demons.
I don't know. What we haven't seen is Youth Mayor, though.
You know what? I agree with that. We're throwing that out there for the seed rollers for next round. We'd like a Yeet the Bear.
Equations, I'm with you. I believe in Dragonblast skill. I don't think Dragonblast is going to get one.
Yeah, neither one of us are wanting that to happen by any stretch of the imagination.
Yeah, but I very much think Dragon has this. That first death, I think that first death was not
more
set
a
up
menu
properly.
Thing. Didn't have everything
Pam.
that where he wanted it and just forgot to. So that happens.
Yeah, Pan's gonna help just drag the damage down so that you just get into the final spot where you are trying to kill the clones and use wisdom.
Pan looping, no finals, just hitting and hitting and hitting so that Pan continues to stun lock Data Demons.
Yeah, we'll be here for a little bit because once again, level 1 stats.
Yeah.
We did take a quick look down on the he's down fights. Once again, gonna find out it's on a super boss.
See if Adam just decides to do Data Demons. That'd be interesting.
I mean, Adam probably would. Do you go finish Port Royal before you do a data fight?
No.
And also remember, Dragon still has to go through the rest of Twilight Town after this.
Yeah.
This isn't the end. I mean, the rest of Twilight Town is going to be a cakewalk compared to this.
To this. I mean, even final fights are going to be a cakewalk kind of compared to this. But, Pan's making it look a lot easier than it is.
Yeah, the Pan definitely helps. Because if you don't have Pan here, you're having to mix in, like, your forms and do damage. And that's where, like, Duck Flare helps kind of rebuild your drive gauge. Having the Pan, you just kind of get this as long as you don't mess it up. And then you'll have enough drive left over to pop into Wisdom to do the 99 clones
And
Yeah.
that was also what I was talking about with that first death by Dragon. It may have been intentional, realizing he'd left high jump on or something. Because if you have too high up, you have a
I
high jump
think it
3
was
here.
fire. And I think he didn't have fire on the shortcut. Because I know he went into his magic shortcut.
Good save
Gonna
by
need
Dragon.
Donald alive for wisdom.
Yeah. Can cure Donald if need be. Don't know that he has that set, but it is possible.
Yeah, so as Geek's pointing out, only 2 retaliations there after Peter Pan is a little surprising because his revenge value was very high.
Very high.
He could have kept doing those retaliations, which would have made that scarier. But as long as Donald gets
Donald is
brought up
down
at
right
some
now.
point, because you want wisdom at the end of 13 here. It's kind of where you normally would pop it. Yeah, and there's the cure.
Okay, there's the
There's
cure.
the
and gonna go into
wisdom.
wisdom
Yeah,
and gonna
Dragon's
fire
Guidance.
through these. Now, not in the best position, not in the worst either. When
It's
these
fine.
when
It's
these
fine,
water
Raga.
clones come out, they can kind of spread out. If you get data demics in a corner, they don't spread out as bad. The big thing is not letting one of those clones get too far away, so all of your fires are just melting through them.
It's fire Raga.
It's- yeah, it's-
it's
you
not
don't
even
fire.
close.
You're still-
He had 4 seconds on the clock.
And
That's,
there it is.
yeah,
So this
that's
should be ice cream.
great fight from Dragon right there. Yeah,
There it
there's
is.
the
Ice cream and Hollow Bastion is finished. In the meantime, actually, Adam heading down to Sephi.
Yeah.
So
Yeah,
doing the
just-
same move the Dragon did.
Sephi is the easier of the 2 fights, so it makes sense.
Makes sense. Makes 100% sense. We'll have to go into the world that never was here for just a moment. Oh, no. Okay, I already did. Cool. So if you're Dragon, you're just heading straight to the mansion right now.
Yeah, no, you don't go underground.
No, you don't go underground. You don't go looking for anything. You've got everything you need.
Yeah. Adam just getting the save point spot so that he spawns back in closer to Sephi, and then is deciding to go finish off Port Royal first.
Okay. Well, at least if
But-
you're Adam, you will have at least a second proof before the end of this.
Yeah, so once again, that world that never was is the big difference here in game 1.
Honestly,
So,
that is the whole difference. If Adam had not pushed the world that never was, I think this would be a very, very tight
I mean,
race.
it would have been it just would have been the opposite side, because then Dragon would have pushed all of Port Royal, and Adam wouldn't have had to do that. So Adam just would have had the major
Yeah,
lead.
it just became that 50-50
and
unlock.
them just each committing to the other side, and both of them going to the very end is what causes that.
Yeah.
So like, if you're hey, we got Flare Force. Adam does at least. So yeah, if you're Adam, you can't be disappointed. You made
No.
a completely correct call. You're going to game 2, and
Sometimes the 50-50 just doesn't work out in your favor.
yep, yeah, Hori Slash. Adam would have liked that against Sigmar.
Right? Love seeing what you get just kind of as you need it. Or after
Yeah.
you need it.
Yeah, and Legend pointing out, had Dragon not gotten skill in Crossbones and Hollow Bastion, he likely would have pushed World That
Yeah.
Never Was as well.
That was
Probably.
that was probably
the
the big
skill
changer
in
right there, finding
Crossbones-
that skill in Crossbones.
Yeah, was a big find. Hollow Bastion was not bait.
And again, it could have very easily been bait, pushing you to try to go to Port Royal when it wasn't Port Royal. It was actually, the world that never was, and a lot of could.
When things are 50-50, one side's going to be correct, one side won't. It's
Yeah. It's
the
plain and simple.
nature of the
Rando be
50-50.
rando.
Yep. Alright, yeah. Finishing up the betwixt and between here, and gonna get the last.
To note, if when Dragon finishes this, Adam may opt to finish the seed, which is totally Adam's call. We will let that happen. We're not gonna, have a runner completely stop the run mid-run if they don't want to. Like, let them finish. Adam's on that path, knows where things are. But this is only game 1. This is a best of 3. Adam is very much still in this, has a chance to come back.
So yeah, so we'll let the runners play it out. They decide, and then obviously we will move to game two. There'll be a kind of quick stretch break in between, so also the runners can get the seats set up and all of that. And yeah, we'll be right back here. It will be us. You'll continue to listen to us be somewhat smart, but also somewhat dumb at the same time on the
Smart,
comms.
somewhat dumb. Yeah,
Yeah.
that's our motto. Somewhat smart, somewhat dumb.
Yep, it's the best kind of commentary.
That's right.
And we all should be chanting for Eat the Bear.
Yo, absolutely. I put it in the request. I'm just saying.
Yeah.
I haven't seen a Yeet the Bear yet, so I'm gonna need to see that. Now, I'd like there to be a torn page world hinted, so we're not like blind hunting torn pages, but you know.
No, not blind hunt torn.
Oh, blind.
page for
Okay.
World
See,
Unlocked.
I didn't do that one. Derpy's the one calling for that. Hell drop.
If you're eating the pot, you don't have the right mods on. If you aren't actually eating the bear, you got to install some
You've
mods.
done something wrong. Fix your mods.
Yep.
All right. Dragon into the second laser. As Adam is just about finished with GR2 here.
It's gonna be thundering away, and then we'll head on off to Sephi.
Yep.
It's the wrong game.
Right.
I mean, you can eat that pot too in that game. It gives you a reward. You get a little shard of him.
Get a little something, something.
Yeah, you get a little something for your troubles for eating him. Yeah, you eat him right out of the hole and then into a grave.
It's a different kind of yeet.
Different kind of yeet, yeah. Yeah, it's maybe not as a preferred yeet because that's your friend.
Big air quotes, bread.
Pot. Oh, all right, yeah. What about pot centipede? Can you eat pot centipede?
All right, now we're just getting into all the pot eating. I love it.
Yeah. And the existential questions that you get here at the end of game one. All right. Well, we are getting a nice Sephi fight.
You guys get to see two Sephi fights right now. Come on, you can't watch both
for
want
nothing.
much more. Ooh,
Oh,
Adam takes
missed
a
the
death
block.
on just an early guard right there. Meantime, Dragonblast through Armored Xemnas 1, heading into Armored Xemnas 2. Gonna be done in the next couple minutes.
Yeah, probably before Sephi dies.
I would assume.
Just because of the stat floor. I mean, Adam actually is kind of close on the magic floor
Yeah.
for Sephi. I think one more point actually would put Adam above the magic floor. I think it's 50.
I
Someone check
don't
and
know
correct
the
me if
exact
I'm
numbers
wrong.
on that. The amount of times I do Sephi is, I can count them on one hand. So, which is a bad thing for me. I need to do work on my Sephiroth. But
So he's a fun fight. It's definitely if you have the tool. When you don't have the tools, this fight sucks.
oh yeah.
All right, we got some nice buildings happening over on Dragonblast side.
Just a lovely.
All right. Here's the question though: how many domes would Dragon
We're
need
playing
to
how
get?
many domes? I'm gonna
How
go
many
too many
domes?
domes to count. Like
How,
we're up to
how many
at
domes?
least needing shoes off to count the number.
420 is my guess.
420. That's a good number to guess.
420. I don't think 69 would.
I'm gonna go with 421.
Price is writing me.
I'm price and writing you. Yeah.
Hey, but if we're playing Price is Right rules, anything below, I win. So,
No, because then you'd overbid, and we're both lost.
dang it, you're right.
Don't doubt my Price is Right rules. All right, Dragon through Armored Xemnas 2 on a final Xemnas here. Gonna reflect through this. Ooh, takes a death. Don't think it matters, but you know, it is a death.
Hey, that's, the 419 more. Adam
ball.
about to get to phase 2. Oh wait, no, is in phase 2.
No,
we
is
saw
in
the
phase
orbs.
2,
Yeah. I looked over at the health bar and then I saw an orb fly on the screen. I'm like, oh, never mind.
Oh, never mind. Yeah.
Yeah, never mind. I was paying too much attention to Dragon Blast.
Should be getting into lasers here in just a moment.
No, getting
Oh no,
another...
gotta go sprint. Okay.
Swear you want to make sure you don't do too many.
Yeah, he's gonna go straight into session. I didn't quite hit him there.
Yeah, I think you just reset here. Yeah.
Yeah, just reset.
Let it run out.
Reflect it out and be ready to.
Wait for him to get to a good spot and
good session.
Right.
There it is.
GG.
That's a dome skip for Dragon Blast. GG's to Dragon Blast. A 114.30.
And once again, reminder: Adam can finish out the seed if he decides. So yeah, let's get a nice look at. Taking a couple, popping the limit to get his health back. We're into phase 3. Oh,
we're no longer in phase 3.
Yes, all 3 games will be played today, back to back to back. Yes. I'm guessing this is Adam seeing that the race is done.
It's done and gonna call. It might call it here. We'll see. Either way, all 3 races are gonna happen today, and they're gonna be back to back, and we will see both these runners here in just a few minutes, no matter what. Looks like Adam is calling it. It looks like. I'm not in the background, so I can't quite tell, but.
I mean, seeing as he's lingering on the death screen.
Yeah, I would assume.
I would assume. We'll wait for confirmation.
Okay, we have confirmation, folks. Adam has called it at that.
All right,
Game
so
1 goes to
Dragon
Dragon.
Blast. Yeah, taking the 1-0 lead. Dragon Blast was the one that came out of the losers bracket run, so he has been down here longer, and now wanting that revenge against Ragnar.
Yeah, and that, we said it, that was looking really good for Adam. It just came down to a 50-50. We'll see how this next game goes. It's 1 game to Dragon Blast and needs 1 more to win.
Yeah. Once again, yeet. Yeah, everyone spam your yeet the bears in the chat to summon the bear. But yeah, we're gonna take a quick break as the runners get set up for game 2.